What is up, my Planet Coaster friends? Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome to the first ever Channel 5 Gaming Top 10 Coasters of the Month. This is the Top 10 Coasters of January episode. So while I'm explaining the rules of the contest, I will be showing thumbnails of the contestants which were entered in the month of January. So you'll get to see all 26 contestants in the background as I'm talking. So 26 amazing coaster creations were featured as coaster spotlights on Channel 5 Gaming in the month of January. As requested by you, the fans, we have decided a top 10 list would be an awesome video to share with the world. So we took those 26 coasters, put them into a Google form, and created a bulletproof system which gets the best results possible. The way the system works is a legitimate top 10 voting system. Our Google form allowed you to pick your number 1 favorite right down to your number 10 last pick. Results were compiled into a Google sheet. Our wonderful gold patron and outstanding Discord member Lauren is a programmer. She created a formula that compiled all the top picks into a point system. The point system was simple. You pick X coaster as number 1, it earns 10 points, running 1 point less down to 1 point for a number 10 pick. So a number 5 pick would earn 5 points. It's a pretty simple system, so that's how it works. The voting page was open to all patrons and all Discord members. It required an email and Discord name to prevent any exploitation of voting twice. 27 of our 130 Planet Coaster community members participated, and we now have an awesome decisive top 10 list to present to you guys. For those of you who are wondering, there are no rules in what are allowed to be picked. I left this open to the opinions of the voters in order to create the most diverse top 10 list possible. What this means is one person liking theming or creativity over realism are allowed to pick creative coasters over realistic coasters, and vice versa. It's really left up to the individual, and this gives us the most diverse list possible. If you guys want to participate in our top 10 voting system for February and onward, all you have to do is join our awesome Planet Coaster Discord community. To do this, you could do this by adding Channel 5 Gaming number 0054 to your friends list on Discord. Once I accept your friend request, you send me a message with your name and a link to your Steam workshop showing me that you are a Planet Coaster builder. And B, you can also become a patron and instantly get access with special titles and rewards. Keep in mind, becoming a silver patron guarantees you to instantly be featured on the show as a spotlight for that month, which means you will automatically be placed in the top 10 contest for that month, and you will cut in line over 200 people that are waiting to get on the show. So it's a pretty huge deal. Information on both these methods are listed down in the description below. The results of the voting page will be listed in the description below if you're interested in seeing the point gap differences between the top 10, and you'll also be able to see who nearly made it into the top 10. So if you're interested in seeing the 11th place runner-ups and so on, you can do that by checking the link down in the description. The full videos for the top 10 coasters are also listed in the description with a timestamp starting at the time of the coaster. So if you want to get a better look at them and a full look at all perspectives, night, day, run, you can do that down in the description. So let's get on with the top 10 coasters of January 2017, everybody. Number 10. Star Wars Death Strike, created by Chuck Morris. This is an outstanding Star Wars adventure ride, warping you through light speed effects into deep space where you find yourself battling it out with the Death Star itself. It captures incredible scenes from the Star Wars movies, and by far the coolest Star Wars exploration coaster we have ever experienced. Number 9. Dark Matter, created by Mick Dread. Mick Dread is one of our Discord master builders and known for his ability to make crazy compact placeable coaster creations. Dark Matter is a launch coaster that shoots you through an experimental science machine into a nucleus of dark matter energy. Near the end of the ride, it synchronizes with a newly leaving coaster and reverse launches you backwards, simulating the feeling of dark matter pulling both coasters back into the heart of the dark matter. Number 8. Pandora the Lost City, created by K Musala 89. Pandora Lost City is a park creation inspired by the movie Avatar and was built entirely for one crazy coaster experience. It will take you through the flying islands, luscious waterfalls, beautiful cities, and breathtaking natural scenery of the Avatar universe. This is truly a breathtaking coaster experience and very reminiscent of the Avatar movie. Number 7. Underworld Agony the Ride, created by Kevin Malone. This was inspired by the newly arriving Steam survival horror game called Agony by Mad Mind Studios. Kevin has taken all the grim and dark aspects of the game and built a horrifying mini park around the centerpiece coaster. The coaster is dark, grim, terrifying, and will fill your soul with agony. Truly one of the most unique dark ride coaster experiences we have ever seen. Number 6. Wrath of Cynr, a Warcraft coaster, created by Galcium BTH. Galcium BTH, also known as Brian Hopkins, is one of our Planet Coaster master builders and well known for his incredible creation Arcadia Rising and most recently Westworld Coaster. Wrath of Cynr is an extremely fast and furious wooden coaster that will take you through an adventure ride through Warcraft's mountains of Northrend. You will pass through the mouth and spine of a fallen raid boss dragon, the Cynr. You will get a distant view of the city Dalaran as you pass by Orcish guard towers at incredible speeds. The map also contains elements of the Lich King's Spire. Truly an awesome Warcraft creation. Number 5. Mad Max War Rig, War for Oil and Water, created by Riddler Revenge 75. Riddler is one of our Planet Coaster Discord master builders, a Frontier master builder, and a fan favorite known for his insanely themed compact coaster creations. Do not judge this coaster until you look inside. Mad Max War Rig is an insanely surprising coaster. This is likely the world's most compact coaster with 1,800 meters of track compacted inside. That's roughly 2 kilometers or 1.1 miles of track in a single placeable coaster. Not only is it impressive in its compact track length, the ride is also incredibly well themed to the Mad Max universe. It has incredible triggered events. Oil spills out, pipes explode, fire breaks out, chain reactions occur, and everything goes ablaze, ending with a dose of water to calm and reset everything back to normal. Truly an incredible themed compact coaster and a must-have placeable blueprint for any Western or post-apocalyptic park. Number 4. Cube of Illusion, created by Pixelated. Pixelated is another one of our Planet Coaster master builders, and rightfully so. His creations are out of this world different than anything you will ever see. Cube of Illusion is inspired by an MC Escher's drawing, but made 3D. It has chairs, doors, pillars, and lights going around the roofs, walls, floors, in all different directions. It was designed to confuse and disorient the riders, and it does a great job at it. Truly one of the most confusing coasters, and I commend Pixelated for his out-of-the-box style creations that he shares with this community. Number 3. Firewatch the Ride, created by Sammy. Firewatch the Ride is inspired by a PC game, Firewatch, which is a sort of adventure survival game in the forest that breaks out into flames. In this ride, you will experience riding a massive wooden coaster through a deep forest, and along the way, a small campfire causes a forest fire to break out. Not only is the scene and coaster both impressive, but in order to create this forest fire experience to be seen while riding the coaster, over 1,500 triggered events were used and timed out to perfection. The small fire grows until it engulfs the entire lower forest, and then a nearby dam busts open and water rushes down the mountain to quickly put out the fire, and you are left within a cloud of smoke. Truly one of the most impressive series of trigger events used to tell a story while riding a coaster. Number 2. Limbo the Ride. From the creator that brought you the Cube of Illusion, which placed number 4 on this list, our master builder Pixelated strikes again with his insane out-of-the-box creativity. Limbo was a 2D indie Steam game which the art style was created with entirely shadows and light, or also negative and positive spaces only. Pixelated has recreated all the best scenes from the game using basic shapes and designs to essentially draw silhouettes. He then backlit the pitch black scenes to make them come to life. The coaster travels from scene to scene, taking you through a short story of the timeline of the game, and it has some crazy, frightening, unexpected moments. This, for me, was honestly the most ingenious idea, and I nominated it as the most creative coaster ever made, and I still stand by that. Number 1. The Duel, Foxy's Racing Track. From the creator that brought you Mad Max, which placed number 5 on this list, Riddler Revenge, our master builder, comes racing into first place to be crowned our number 1 coaster of January 2017. Congratulations, Riddler Revenge. You did an absolutely outstanding job and well deserved. I have to say, not only did Riddler Revenge get the most number 1 top place votes with 8, he was also too honorable to even use his vote to vote for himself. Voting for yourself was allowed, and he refused to do it. Not voting for himself almost put him into second place, as he literally only won by 3 points. Foxy's Racing Track is a placeable coaster blueprint under 2,000 pieces and completely deserves first place in my opinion. This is a mechanical masterpiece. It has a pit stop which loads up guests while 2 other coasters are racing around the track. The way it works is the pit stop loads into lane 1, while the first coaster that was previously in lane 1 now pulls into lane 2 to race the coaster that just pulled up into lane 1. The coaster that was previously in lane 2 is now pulling into the pit stop to unload and reload guests. Once the 2 lane coasters are finished, the loaded up car pulls back into lane 1 to then continue the cycle onward. So essentially the guests get to race twice in lane 1 and lane 2 for the price of 1 admission. Not only is this system and design absolutely brilliant, but the coasters are in complete synchronicity for the entire duration of a fairly long ride experience. Sometimes one coaster pulls ahead and then to fall behind while crossing over and under into an outside lane. The cars are constantly intertwining with another, battling for first place on an amazing designed coaster track. If that wasn't enough praise, the theming on this coaster is absolutely brilliant. It actually looks like a raceway. There are stands with triggered events to simulate people taking pictures, a red, yellow, green countdown timer before the race begins, and sponsorships everywhere. While I still may be super biased towards Foxy's coffee theming, as I am a coffee addict, most people would agree that he really took the coffee theme to the next level. We see caffeine-powered sponsors everywhere, Foxy logos, the use of red lighting and signs, coffee shops for the guests to shop at for a break, big giant coffee racing signs, and more. It's absolutely brilliant and a perfect representation of what a Foxy raceway should look like, and as mentioned, the experience of the ride itself is absolutely spot on. Well done, Riddler Revenge 75, and congratulations on winning the first ever top 10 coasters of the month on Channel 5 Gaming. Really well done. Absolutely well deserved. As mentioned earlier, everyone, if you want the full experience of any of these coasters, both day, night, cinematic, full sound, links are down in the description, and I have posted the timestamp at the time which the ride starts. If you want my full breakdown on the coaster, simply rewind the video. We will be launching a February voting list on March 1st, and the polls will be open for exactly 2 weeks. If you want to participate in the event, you just need to become a Channel 5 Gaming Planet Coaster Discord member. The only requirement for this is that you actually play the game and have a couple workshop blueprints. So simply add Channel 5 Gaming number 0054 to your Discord friends list and send me your workshop link. Or become a patron and get instant access with titles and multiple rewards. Silver patrons are guaranteed to get their coaster submission onto the show within the same month of joining Patreon. We currently have over 200 spotlight submissions, and all spotlights will be added into the top 10 list for that month. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next month's contest, and I wish you all the best of luck. If you guys want to see the complete results of the breakdown of the contest, there is a link down in the description below. Be sure to stay tuned for the February top 10. We will be launching that in the middle of March this time. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this top 10 episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye now.